I know what you're thinking. You're looking at that screen going, that's not D&D based at all. That's because this is Bat. The game is Bat. We like Bat. But anyway, welcome to a little segment that is being called Beat the Cast. Um, I'm joined by Pinky Boy and King of Kings, and eventually we will be joined by everyone except the orange flavoured one, because she is away like a bitch. Um, no, she's away. So let me just unmute these degenerate fucks. Beep. Uh, Tom, Jack, welcome.
Hi.
Welcome. Hi.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to play some Bat. And while we're playing Bat, I'm going to ask you questions. These questions are about you, not your character. Specifically you. Exclusively you. 100% you. They may
Because I've
be
already
invasive.
forgot what my character is.
You don't have a character. You have not made
I do. I have.
Oh. What?
He's made a character.
What did you make? You never told us at any point. Because you're the first DM.
Don't know, I did say what I made. Sea Elf Druid.
Oh, yeah. I forgot completely. I'm okay with it. Anyway,
Oh
so
God.
we're going to play some Bat, which is just a roguelite fighting game where you kick fuck out of each other, which is great for Beat the Cast. And what we're going to do is I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to start with Tom because he does have to dip out at some point soon. We should be joined by Agent F and Leslie, who will also be subjected to the same level of beating slash interrogation. So let's just jump right in.
Okay.
We are set to force random. Nobody gets a choice. We don't have a choice on anything. Because funsies.
Just like
Oh, what the hell? Oh, I pressed reroll. Shit. Permahold. Oh, you son of a budgerigger. I am someone I'm not very good as, so. But yeah, so, question number one.
This person.
Yeah.
Tom,
Yes.
what made you play D&D?
Funny enough, it was you. You were the reason why I started playing D&D. Me and you had that discussion when we were over in the seaside. I'm not going to specify where because the fact is that, again, location-wise,
Unfortunately, I have to correct you.
Yeah.
You were already in my games before that.
Yeah, I know, but it was. But I didn't start out doing D&D until we had that discussion when you and a few other family members came down to visit.
Yes.
Yes. So I was not technically lying. I was more on the lines of, trying to talk about the first time we had that discussion.
So, you're blaming me for your crippling
My
addiction to
addiction.
dice rolls.
Yes.
Fair enough. And tell me, what was your first thoughts on Dind? Did you find it overwhelming? Did you find it hard to,
Well, it was overwhelming to begin with, but once I got the hang of all the things I was doing, I was basically much more happier, understanding of what I was doing, and better. Was How do I put it? Really good at doing a lot of the. Now being a DM myself as well is giving me a lot of perspective of what you do and what Jack does too.
So yeah, you've been DMing your own game, and you have started DMing with us. How are you finding the transition from DM to player to DM to player to DM?
It's pretty normal for me. I've actually gotten pretty used to it. It's just, all in all, I can't exactly say other than the fact is that there are certain things that when I was a player, I didn't know much about, but when I understood like a lot of the concepts of what the DM does, I was more inclined being like, ah, yes, I now understand what he means by that and why certain information or certain things just doesn't happen.
I'm going to be brutally honest with you. That was a very non-answer.
But no, but again, it's very hard to explain.
How do you
I'm used
feel?
to playing as a player.
How do you feel about DMing?
I love DMing.
How do you feel about being a player?
I love being a player.
Do you find yourself struggling with the switch between the two?
No.
Oh, my face. And
yeah, go on.
now that you have two games that you're technically running, who's your favourite group?
So far, yours by far.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. We bullied him into answering how we wanted him to. So you've been with us for a while. You've been running your own game in the background, and you have been doing a streamed game. And what is some things that you have really enjoyed?
A large majority of it is something to do with, like, you know how from being so this is more aimed for being a DM. The concept of wanting to, they're planning something and then they completely derail the plan. That's what I really love about it.
Yeah,
I love that.
definitely seen a lot of derailing.
Yes. I from the standpoint of how I love it is more along the lines of I'm a very chaotic person by nature, and the fact is that they sort of derail the sort of work, the stuff that I want them to do, makes it so much better, which is the reason why I'm so happy for that what I do. And then as a player, I love actually being actually going on an adventure. Granted, the amount of times I've been on that adventure and I've died to myself has exceeded so many times.
I remember the bucket.
Yes, exactly.
What would you say is your most, try not to say definitive, but what's the one thing that you always remember having done or being, your favorite thing? I'm trying to think of the way of wording that, and I'm failing miserably.
Well, my favorite thing was the bucket. I love the bucket.
Okay, for those of you watching at home, during one of the games I used to run, Tom found himself a magical bucket that moved him forward X amount of feet at the speed of light, basically. And he killed himself with it multiple times.
And again, that is probably one of my favorite things ever in D&D. It was so good.
Okay, what about your least favorite?
I'm actually trying to think right now, because the fact is that my least favorite were a lot of the times where I've done something stupid. And the fact is I've done quite a lot of things stupid.
So your favorite thing is when you've done stupid things, but your least favorite thing is when you've done stupid things.
Yes.
Just to clarify, that is what you are saying.
Yes, I am saying that I hate doing stupid things, but I also love doing stupid things.
Okay, no, fair enough. Now, when it comes to D&D, everyone has their preferences with class and whatnot. I'm really looking forward to ripping the shit out of Jack on this one. What would you say is your favorite?
My favorite is, at full start, is Barbarian. I love Barbarian. I love it being a simplistic yet also complicated aspects to it, and it is such a it gives me sort of the dopamine boost, if you know what I mean. Every time I love smacking things and go boom.
Oh yeah, so you like the grr smack smack done done.
Yes.
Fair enough. You know what, that's valid. Having played Barbarian myself, that's valid. What would you say is your least favorite class you have played so far?
So far, Sorcerer.
But why though?
I'm not good with wizardry stuff. I'm not great with that.
Okay. So Not a fan of the spells. Is that because you find them overbearing?
Complicated.
Is it complicated?
It's straight up complicated.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's valid. That makes tons of sense. I haven't played Magic Class. I'm not allowed to play Wizard. I'm not allowed. But, okay, right. Now here's a personal question.
Oh.
Of all the people you have played with as a player, who has been the most fun to bounce off of?
Definitely Jack.
And without lying?
Without lying. That is straight up without lying. I love playing my character off of Jack's character because it means like it's a lot more fluent. There was other than Jack, it would probably be Harry, but again, that's a different story altogether. So on and so forth.
What is it about our dear Pinky Boy over there that you like to bounce off of? Crazy ideas, just his way of doing things.
The way he does things and his crazy ideas is basically the reason why I love like bouncing off of him.
Huh.
Granted that I don't come up with my own ideas unless it's something that is like I thought of it at that precise moment.
In our current Sunday game, your biggest idea was to, release the Tarrasque that was dying.
Pretty much. And at least it wasn't coming from me.
I mean, to be fair, it was gonna be one of yous.
Yeah, I know.
So, okay. See, I think that pretty much covers it. Jack, is there anything you want to ask?
Yes, why me? Because you're a lovely person.
No,
This is time to deep delve into
Tom's lore.
Tom's lore is very much. I'm very chaotic. I'm a weird person.
Okay, fair enough. We like that. That's why we play D&D. So you can let your freak flag fly and cover all the fun things. Now, I just saw a damage number there for 1,600. How are you still alive, Jack?
Lots of health.
I see. Okay. So.
Yes.
Last question.
Yep.
And you can choose not to answer this.
Go on.
We're going to do a smash or pass round. On D&D creatures.
Okay.
Beholder.
Smash.
Red dragon.
Smash.
Gold dragon.
Smash.
Fair enough. Tarrasque.
Pass.
What the? Why you passed on to Tarrasque? I killed Tom? How did I kill Tom? I'm dead. I have been dead for a while.
Turret.
The turret killed me.
Fair enough. Okay. Mind Flare.
Smash.
Lickitung.
Smash.
Jack.
Yes.
No, that you are the question.
I'll pass on Jack.
Wow.
I like Jack, but I don't like him that much. There's a bit much.
Can't believe you're
It's alright, Tom. I'd also said pass, but for a completely different reason.
Yeah.
Yes. Get wrecked. Okay, fair enough. You know what? Valid. So yeah, that's the majority of the questions I have for you. Anything else? If anyone is actually watching, I do appear to have someone viewing. I think it's one of you guys. Feel free to ask questions in the comments, and we will address them. If you're watching this later after it's been live, still put the questions in, and I will I will get
Okay.
answers for when we do our super special secret DLC stream to ask Michi some very invasive questions. So yeah, Tom, thank you very much for answering them. I appreciate it
Yep.
greatly. Uh, I just get
That's fun.
absolutely bumfucked in an alley by two dudes. Love it. Yeah. So what I will do is I will now move on to Pinky Boy. And Jack, for you, we're going to start off slightly different. We're going to start off with a smasher pass.
Oh, this is gonna be easy.
An intellect devourer.
Pass.
A purple dragon.
Pass.
A pink dragon.
Pass.
Tom.
Pass.
A bucket of KFC.
Pass.
A bucket of
Definitely
ramen.
pass. Oh,
And I mean
smash.
bucket. I mean bucket, like full bucket, not just
Do you know
that.
what? Do you know what? Like, yeah, smash.
There we go. We finally got a smash out of Jack, the asexual who has just admitted he would fornicate a giant bucket of ramen. I'm happy with that. I can count that as a win. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Stream's over. Game's over. We're cancelling everything from now on. It does not get any better. So, I knew the smasher pass would be quick for you, so that's why I'd done it. Now, Jack, what got you into D&D?
A combination of the friend group that we have and Critical Role.
Okay,
Uh,
I was wondering when they would get mentioned.
like I kind of just started watching Critical Role round about the time that you had mentioned that you also play D&D. Like, I think you actually mentioned it because I said I'd started watching it. So it was kind of a combination of both. I was quite enjoying, like, because when it comes to like online content, like while yes I do doom scroll on TikTok and YouTube Shorts and stuff, and like I used to make TikToks like multiple times a day, like the educational ones I used to do that we've discussed on your channel before. I don't really enjoy watching them as much, like getting into watching them, because I like something I can just like get really absorbed in, and like short form content is just not enough to get absorbed into. So I really enjoy like live plays of D&D, video game live streams, or like podcasts and audiobooks. Um, so yeah, just the kind of time commitment was something I quite enjoyed because I do like longer form stuff.
Hmm. So, long form content got you into D&D.
Well, because I like long form content, I started watching Critical Role because that's like 2 to 6 hours an episode, um, which then got me into D&D. And then you like, as I was starting to get into watching Crit Role, you had mentioned that you have a group, a Discord server for playing D&D, and I started playing.
Fair enough. And how did you find it when you first started it?
Uh, Fun. Very much like being a lover of role playing games in general, Final Fantasy, Skyrim, and the like. Um, there were some things that came intuitively. Obviously, mechanics and stuff were different than what I'm used to being like console computer like video game RPG player, before a TTRPG player. Um, so I just the mechanics was the most overwhelming thing. I still get confused a wee bit sometimes with some of the mechanics. Um, but I think I've got a fairly decent handle on them. But yeah, just figuring that out was a thing at the start really that I did have struggles with.
Well, yeah, there's a massive difference between the RPG game and TTRPG. A lot of that, for example, if we take the orange flavored one, during one of our games, Michi came to me and she's like, I have a build I want to try. So I'm like, let's hear it. Yeah, she got it from Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't work.
Which is based on 5e, so theoretically you would think it should work, but doesn't.
No, they had to change weight. If you were to take 5e as it is and put it directly into a BJ game, it would fail miserably. I mean, to be fair, taking 5e. Get the fuck. Sneaky cunt. Fucking Tom hiding behind a wall like a dick.
Considering I was getting left in the dust at the start of this, I've made a fairly decent comeback.
That's always the way, though. That is the way, my brother.
Call me Reggie, I guess.
No. Because you do not have Fists of Steel.
No, but I do have slow start.
I'm bleeding. Help me. Help me. Just
right.
Fuck. I didn't even snipe. It's a auto tracking shot.
Yeah, it's like the briefcase from Hitman.
Just wait.
I missed out. It's just.
But no. So Jack, you've been playing D&D with us for a while. How do you feel that you do now compared to how you were at the start?
I think I'm much better than I was when we started playing. One thing I am particularly enjoying, especially at the moment, is when we have new players. I actually find helping to teach newer players is a lot of fun.
Because for the most part, you've been quite lucky. Since you transitioned into DMing, we're not going to count your first attempt because you hurt yourself there way too much. But since you transitioned into DMing, you haven't really had any new players to help, and then we got Leslie, who is completely brand new, and you've been able to help her get through the standard hurdling blocks that most of us stumble over. Even as I would say, veteran 5e player myself, I still, like, that whole thing with the fall damage, I was just flat wrong. I was reading rules from an older edition, a newer edition, and mixing them together to be wrong on two editions.
Like, obviously, like when I say I'm quite enjoying helping like players who aren't used to D&D learn the game. I'm no by no means saying I'm any sort of expert. I'm far from it. There's loads of stuff that I don't know, and a lot of that is like particularly classes that I've not played and stuff.
Oh, we're gonna get to that one. Don't worry.
But I think I've got a good enough grounding of the rules to get like anyone who's interested in playing to get them on the right track of being able to play.
Okay, yeah, I would agree for the most part. Okay, right. This question. Oh,
I'm playing as the ramen.
hold
I
on.
love it.
I'm playing also as the ramen.
Hold on. What the fuck? I was just feeding back there, and it was horrific. But Jack, this question is for you specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you both the ramen? What the fuck? Who the fuck?
Because you did ask me about Smash or Pass, and the only thing I said Smash to was a bucket of ramen.
I mean,
So I get to play as the ramen.
You seen that, Bunda?
Why is the ramen in a bucket? That's the real question that nobody's asking.
Don't worry, I will.
Get buck, I'm a big lobster. Anyway, so Jack, this question is for you specifically because you have, in fact, your first attempt at DMing. You done so well on so much of it. Your biggest issue had been balancing. How do you feel like you learned from that?
Minions need to be weaker. Bosses need to be stronger. I'm no longer using. So when I was doing bosses, I was actually making character sheets that were a few levels higher than you guys. I thought that would be challenging, but not impossible.
Oh my
But
God.
I'm no longer using that logic. I'm just trying to build something that will last a minimum of 5 rounds. And I'm, through the one shots, the monster of the week, I feel like I was getting closer to that, especially towards the end. So it's just trial and error, learning. Like we said, I've done 4 sessions as a DM through the monster of the week, and we'd started a short campaign that I made myself a mental with, trying to get balancing done. That I couldn't sustain it and had to stop. But between the two of them, I've taken some learnings. I'll by no means be perfect, but we'll get there.
I mean, yeah, it's. Damn, I finally went down. So, you have learned a lot. I would say that even between the ones that you were doing and the 4 you've done with us so far, there has been a massive improvement. I haven't been able to one shot any of your bosses yet. Give me time. Exactly. But you have made massive improvements, and that seems to have helped your confidence while doing it. I know I said on the last stream that you were wanting to get slightly better at voices and whatnot, which is understandable. Was there any reason for that? Was there like an inspiration that?
Well, for a lot of the group that play in a few of the games do voice acting or the similar themselves, and I just kind of wanted to make an effort. I don't want to. It's not something I want to go in without having any ideas about or practice at, because I don't want to feel like I'm overdoing it or doing it just because they are voice actors, but more because I want to one of one of the things that I think my strength when it comes to my games, or the weeks that I'm DMing, is the strongest part of the session is usually the narrative. And I just think it would help with the narrative if I have some capability of voice acting.
See,
as opposed to everything being my voice.
Like Tom's last session was phenomenal. He went above and beyond with the voices. It was great. I know that when I do it, it's purely to try and keep myself into some sort of character, which, as I said on my last stream on Twitch, I am really bad at staying in character. I can't help but make jokes and whatnot. What The fuck happened there? Hi, Tom.
Hi. Well, I'm dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
No.
So I wanted to. I needed to stay in some form of character.
If you're wondering about me and why I do somewhat the voices as well, as the fact is that I only do it because of I was very used to like mimicking other people's voices and then trying to utilize that in like certain sentences.
I
So
mean,
I'm an impersonator, not an actual voice actor.
whereas
There are a few people on the
there's a few
streams
of us
that
who have
yeah,
experience.
voice acting.
So fair enough. Jack, favorite character?
that I've ever played.
Nope. NPC.
Is actually one of our other friends.
Is it
NPCs.
Dweeb?
It is Dweeb.
Nice. Favorite character NPC that you have?
My favorite NPC that I've made. At the moment, just because I know where the character could go.
No. We're not doing spoilers.
Is the one that I introduced to use in the first session of the stream game.
Past character. We're
Fenrir
not.
Keller.
Nothing new.
Well, when it comes to NPCs that I've made, I've only really made one memorable NPC, and that was at the start of the first campaign that I started to DM with you guys, and that was the Oracle, the Archmage that pulled you into the other world. Because that was the only other NPC that I'd ever made. I've been too busy talking and not actually selected augments.
Okay. What's your favorite class?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get going because my laptop just decided to kick me out.
No worries, my dude.
No worries, Tom. You have a good one.
You guys have a good one too.
For favorite class, I kind of rotate between three, and I'm not sure which I would actually pick.
He says rotate, but what he means is he only ever plays the three.
No.
Blood Hunter.
Yes.
Warlock.
Yep.
Can't remember
Druid.
the Druid. Starry form specifically.
Yep. Druid specifically Starry form. Warlock specifically Pact of the Blade. And
Always Hexblade. You never pick anything that I can work with.
And for the
unfortunately, this is how this is going to go until the end.
Yeah.
So.
And for Blood Hunters, usually Rite of the Dawn, Order of the Ghost Seeker. But I do quite enjoy Monk and Ranger. In the Monster of the Week, I was very much enjoying playing my fighter. Like I enjoy all the classes. It's just those are the ones that I have spent the most time playing and therefore most comfortable with.
Damn, son, damn.
I would love to. I would like to play other classes a bit more often, but the thing is, we play with Tom. Tom's almost always a barbarian, so that's kind of off the table.
No. As you can see, having multiple of the same thing works if you play differently. My barbarian is considerably different than Tom's.
Yeah. Despite both being bear totem barbarians.
Yeah, my barbarian is a tank. Tom's isn't.
But it's definitely like I don't like playing the same class as someone else at the same time.
So getting 5 Aarakocra bards and calling it the Eagles is out the table.
I mean, for if we were doing it as a theme, that's different. But like, just in a general party comp, like my, kind of playing Final Fantasy and stuff, brain goes, you shouldn't have 2 tanks.
But then again,
Or
the beauty of D&D is 2 people playing the same class can fulfill very different roles.
yeah,
Tom is DPS. I am a tank.
yeah, but my autistic brain still doesn't like it. Okay.
Fair enough. Okay. Least favorite.
Least favorite Bard.
How come?
Like I know that like it was already mentioned, I'm asexual, and a lot of people are going to go, oh, it's because of the seduce and everything. Actually, not actually. I think that's quite fun roleplay. It's just everything like is so charisma based, and like when if I was to play a bard or whatever, like even a class where like using things like hellish rebuke and stuff, I feel the need to say something like as I cast hellish rebuke, I say, and then I've never got anything like good to put in there, and it's just a bit much for me. I am yeah, it's just having to like role play having charisma when you've got none is very difficult.
Fake it till you make it.
um,
How did Tom beat you?
I only had like 24 points or something for like
124.
a long time.
The code is in the Discord if you want to jump in. But no, that's fair enough. Playing something that is drastically different from how you are as a person can be challenging.
Invalid code, by the way.
It's not an invalid code.
I tried to join and it went invalid. I also tried to join your lobby and it's closed.
My lobby is in fact closed so that randoms can't jump in. So let me just.
Well, this random's locked too.
I have just copied from the thing. There it is.
Oh yeah, because I've just copied it as well.
Well, okay.
It might have been because we were in a game. Yep.
Because I couldn't join and needed you to invite me. So.
Oh, okay. Now it's working.
Okay, so yeah, Jack, playing as a character that is drastically different from who you are as a person will always be challenging because if you're not good at it, you're going to end up with a bard that's basically you, and a socially awkward bard would be fun to play, but does not work with charisma-based roles. What's something you would like to try?
One thing I would like to try is actually getting deep into a game with a character that isn't a class that I would normally play. Because it's become a running joke within our group that I am the one that dies a lot.
Yeah.
Particularly to doors.
Yeah.
Or just on purpose.
Or because Michi decided fuck your character after you just said that you want to keep them alive.
Yeah. But when I do end up having a character that lasts a while, it ends up being one of the 3 classes that I normally play. So I would like to take a class that I don't normally play as and actually, start the campaign and get fairly deep into the campaign with one of them. And based on like my kind of personality and stuff, I think if I was going to make an attempt at it, I would probably go with either Wizard or Artificer, because I think those are ones that I could quite enjoy with the kind of how deep you can get with them.
Mm-hmm.
I like science and engineering and stuff, so Artificer is obviously an obvious one for that, and I equate wizards and sorcerers with things you can kind of run quite deep with. But I've done sorcerer more recently than I've done wizard, so I would pick wizard over sorcerer.
Okay, fair enough. And if you were to ready up, would it be anytime soon?
Oh, sorry, I didn't ready up the last time, and it was
No,
still
I
went in
forced it.
because I was.
It was just me, you, and Tom, though, so I forced it. So you've been playing D&D for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You have been a DM. You have been a player.
Uh-huh.
What would you say? There we go. I was trying to figure out who the fuck. Oh shit. What would you say is your most fondest memory? What's the one thing that stands out as being that was a lot of fun?
Some of the kind of one shots that we used to do have always been always kind of stick more because it's not something that we do regularly. It's not like every week we play campaign. A one shot is, once in a blue moon. And we sometimes get players that we don't normally have in the one shots. Like we had, like the Halloween one, we had Indy. Indy played a couple of games with us, but she kind of disappeared, and then she came back for this one shot, and then she disappeared halfway through the one shot because she got far too drunk. But
Yes.
but things like Jurassic Park and stuff like that is always they stick out a bit more because they feel a bit more special than like your weekly game because they don't happen as often. And the fact that we have like bigger, less balanced we have sometimes bigger parties and
that's fair enough.
Because we don't really care about game balancing for one shots. It's just about getting together, having fun, and usually getting drunk.
Like your 99 hand axes.
Yes. So those kind of stand out because we've done one for Christmas, we've done one for Halloween, we've done one for Easter, we've done Jurassic Park, and I think we were going to.
There's been a few planned, and
we've been planning Jurassic Park 2.
No, we've done Jurassic Park 2. It's Jurassic Park 3.
Oh.
Okay. And my last question for you before I move on to ever leisurely, depending on who is feeling brave. What is the one thing that you would change about 5e if you could? I saw you running away, you fruity, cocktaily bastard. I have no health. Why do I have no health?
I'm not quite sure what I would change.
Oh.
I think there is obviously there was what was it called? Super advantage and super disadvantage was always a fun house rule that we used at one point.
That and rolling with emphasis.
And rolling with emphasis, yeah. I would love them to be actual rules.
Well, why? We can make that happen.
Yeah, well, I mean, I allow rolling with emphasis, and I know you do as well. But you have to say before you roll that you're rolling with emphasis. But the problem with rolling with emphasis, I have, is I don't like the idea of just kind of using it whenever. I think like any times I've used it, it's been like I'm gonna die anyway, and it's going to be like TPK if I don't pass this rule. So I've kind of used it in those situations where it's meant to be kind of big epic moments.
It should be saved for special occasions, not just I would like a discount in this shop.
If you were to if Wizards were to implement it as a rule, they would probably just go, you can do this, like
if you go by the new one, yeah.
They'd make it a feat that will be like, you can do this once per long rest. It's like, no. Like, you can do it whenever. But, like, have the DM say whether or not it's applicable at this point. Like, make it at the DM's discretion.
Or give it a penalty.
Yeah.
So, well, no, we allow it, but on special occasions. If you go by what they're doing with 5.5, not only would it be allowed and whatnot, it would be encouraged that you do it 30 times a day. And
yeah. Someone was a box and they ran away.
Not a chance, Shaq. You ain't getting this.
I wonder who it could have been.
Yeah, I would like to see it implemented as a real rule, but in a way that actually makes sense.
And how are you finding going from player to DM?
I'm quite enjoying it. I get to, play about with ideas as a DM that I wouldn't get to play about with as a character, as a player, and I get to play about with ideas as a player that I don't necessarily get to play about with as a DM.
Yeah.
I enjoy the fact that you can do different things in each role, and I thoroughly enjoy messing around with those ideas. Even if some of those ideas as a player is character sheets that don't get used, but they're always things that can be refined and then tried again later.
I don't think I've ever seen two people literally kill themselves without kamikaze before.
You don't have kamikaze?
No.
What killed me?
His ability. You just both killed each other at the same time.
That was romantic.
So yeah, Jack, thank you very much. Is there anything you would like to add to anything?
If you're watching this, be it live or later, and don't play D&D, give it a try. Like if you don't play because you've never given it a try, give it a try. You never know if you might like it or not. It's a lot of fun, and you can really get quite creative with your characters. You can make characters that are based off of yourself, off of your friends, off of your favourite celebrities, off of your favourite game characters. Don't expect everything to work the way you expect it to. You will need to adapt, but that's half the fun.
I think there's like 20% gameplay and like 80% chips or box or toilet paper.
I've blocked myself off with the wall. I don't even know where anyone is. I'm just getting attacked from like far away.
He's kind of cheating because every kind of shot that he has hits a crystal.
I don't like it.
He's playing as my character.
Yes.
On this map, not fun.
No, it's actually really not. So your suggestion is just go out and try it.
Yeah.
I forgot to turn around before pressing that button, so I just dived back into his ability. Not helpful. Okay, well, thank you for answering these questions. It is
Very welcome.
appreciated. One last question, just before I forget. Why are you gay?
I'm not. I'm asexual, and I am because I am. I'm just wired that way.
Get fucked.
So, Leslie,
No.
you'll be
Aye.
quicker. You've been playing
Well, that'll
D&D
be the
for
first time I heard that, but go on.
You've been playing D&D for a couple of weeks. How do you feel?
Well, I've not really been playing because I have been either too anxious or confused or ill. But from what I've heard, it's been fun.
Still got one shot at no.
Actually, no, I lied. I did one the other night, did I not?
Yes, you've done two. That you
Well,
were
I
active
run on
in.
adrenaline, so I don't remember it.
Okay, I will come back to you when I do the meat cheese.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So that leaves Agent F.
I do.
Why are you gay?
I am not gay.
You are kind of gay. So, you've been playing D&D with us for almost 10 years now. How do you feel?
Oh my god, has it been that long?
Yep.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
a big number.
I still don't remember what anything does.
Nobody expects any different from you.
Seasoned and brand new. Each time.
So, you've been playing D&D for a while. What would you say is your defining Dind moment?
Oh gee. I don't know, it might still be killing the IRS agent with a giant dildo.
That was,
How do you top that, really, when you think about it?
I mean, there's ways. You'll just have to find them. And who would you say is your favorite NPC that you have interacted with?
Well, let me think for a second. There's been so many.
Oh.
I'm on the board.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I can't think of off the top of my head. The only thing that comes to mind is the constant welcome to Omnicore that shows up in 57,000
You mean
different ways, shapes, and forms.
What was that, Jack?
I've just noticed something on Spotify. See if you have Star Wars playing, the play bar is now a fucking lightsaber.
I see.
That's so specific.
That is extremely, extremely specific.
I would be very worried if the play bar was a lightsaber when I'm playing fucking Final Fantasy music or Opeth, okay?
I wouldn't. So, F, the Omnicore voice is your favourite. Who has been your least favourite?
I don't know. I don't know if I have a least favorite. There's nothing that really sticks out in my mind as like a terrible NPC.
That cashier that you have interacted with multiple times.
Okay, maybe. Okay, that's a good possibility.
She caused anger. Jack's armor / the chuckle.
I don't know. See, that voice doesn't really bother me. I just find it amusing.
No, that's just
and I
me.
know it kills a bunch of other people.
Fair enough. And how have you been finding, the games? Are you would you say that you're learning a lot? I just want to see if you're gonna lie. Like, I just want to see if you're gonna lie.
I don't remember anything. Probably not. But
okay,
I am enjoying it.
I was gonna see if you were just gonna lie to us. So off stream, I done
Bad memory, man.
Off stream, I done a Forge class so that Leslie could get caught up on how to use the Forge. F and Michi both had to partake in that class.
Use the Forge, Luke.
And they have been playing games of mine for a very long time.
I killed you already.
So,
That's pretty sweet, that one.
Yeah. F, what would you say is your favourite class? Since you only play two.
That's not true.
You play two with a sprinkle of other ones.
I don't know. So far, I think it kind of changes depending on my mood, but I kind of like the Artificer. My main three, I guess, would be Artificer, Eldritch Knight, and Warlock. So usually
Everything.
end up
Although in the
going
time that I've
50-20.
been playing with you, in the time that
Oh my
I've
God.
since I've joined the game, you've played Ranger more than you play Warlock.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
yeah, I
he's
forgot
kind
about
of
that.
gone off Warlock. It used to be everything was, F, what you gonna do? I don't know. Okay, we'll take your 20 minutes to decide you're using Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, see my Ranger though is multi-classed with an Eldritch Knight, so that's that turned into one and the same.
Yeah. So, of all the
It's a
times,
good combo.
of all the time you have been playing, what is your least favorite class that you have played?
Uh, let's see. I'm trying to think of what else I played that I didn't go back to. I know the ones I've never played so far are Monk and I don't know if I ever played Bard. If I ever played it, I multi-classed it. So I don't really have a reason for it, but if I had to pick one, I guess I'd have to go with Bard just because I like doing damage. No other reason.
That's valid. And spells are difficult.
Yeah, you only get the cantrip. The good cantrip is like 2/3 the damage of most other classes. I can't find a card. I
Oh
finally
my.
picked my card, immediately died.
Huh. That
I'm
was
gonna hack your game, put friendly fire on so you
so that
banned word, banned word, banned word.
I haven't had the card that allows me to fire faster, but at the expense of my own health yet.
I can't get close.
At this point, I'm not even sure if I took that card.
Um, yeah.
Because I've been just clicking things while talking, while trying to think of answers.
Stop hitting yourself.
No, actually, there it is, so I don't have it
Okay, now I asked Tom this.
yet. Yeah.
Who would you say is your favorite person to bounce off of?
Oh, I don't know. Like, can you be more specific with that? Or,
Which
like,
player
mechanics, or just talking, or role
just
playing?
playing? Who do you find is complementary to your playstyle?
I don't know. I never really gave it much thought. I mean, I don't really have any, like, favorites over other people. I mean, except my, legally required Michi.
Do you know that Jack was selected by Tom?
I did not know that. I wasn't here yet.
Yep. He didn't even hesitate. There was no. There was no. Oh, it was Jack. Jack, definitely Jack. Yet Jack, he passed on Jack on the Smasher Pass. So, F, are you ready for your Smasher Pass?
Oh no, here we go.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Look, are you ready? Ready. Mind Flare.
Oh. Pass.
These have to be fast. You have to be faster.
I
Red
I
Dragon.
had to think of which one the Mind Flayer was for a second because I'm used to calling it the lid.
Red Dragon.
Smash.
Gold Dragon.
Smash also. I like
Tarask.
that. I'd be crushed. I would
That
with the dragon too, but that's my excuse.
Oh,
okay. So you
I'm just giving random answers
Leviathan,
off of my head. There's no reasoning going into any of this shit.
a Leviathan,
Smash.
Jack.
Pass.
Oh,
Well, he wouldn't want it.
it doesn't matter. You're not actually gonna.
I am taking his feelings into consideration with this.
oh.
How dare you?
Appreciate that. Eh?
Mama Chocolate.
Smash.
That's the only acceptable answer. Dinglefart the First.
Pass.
Why? Why are you passing on Dinglefart?
Why would you not pass on this?
So, for those of you at home, Dinglefart the First was Tom's character in one of the games, and he used an official WotC character. Unfortunately, this portrait looks as if you have taken Don Cheadle, gave him William Defoe's facial expressions, put him through an AI filter, and then shoved a live raccoon up his asshole.
That is strangely accurate.
It's extremely accurate, which is what makes it worse.
I don't know who thought that artwork was good. Maybe they were just going for something different.
It's different.
It sure was.
So yes, we make fun of his artwork choice because it was terrifying.
Kind of went with the character though, to be honest.
Yep.
Kind of fit.
Up.
Dang. Even my ultimate can't do anything now. I don't know what cards I took during this.
Probably the wrong ones.
Yeah, probably.
But Dinglefart was, for lack of a better way of putting it, fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Oh, I saw what just happened there. I can't say anything, but I saw it.
Dude. 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 Dude.
These traps are doing my tits in.
Woohoo!
What the fuck? Where do you go? Nah.
Ooh, pizza.
I know where they went because I just saw the trail of blood. You didn't know.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I'm around.
What even is this supposed to be? Good night.
See how it is.
Somehow still a bottle of drink.
Yeah. But, Dinglefart was terrifying, is terrifying, and to this day, I am very glad that he died. Of all the player characters that have died in my games, he is the one that I feel the least amount of guilt for. And by least amount, I mean I feel none at all.
He got killed. Wait, is he the one that? Yeah, he got killed by the dynamite, right?
No, he survived the dynamite. Because he was a fire genasi who was immune to fire.
Oh, yeah.
And he survived the bludgeoning. Yeah. Fucking horrific character. Okay. F, who has been your favourite character you have played?
That's tough. Jarnor comes to mind just because
What one?
I was Jarnor for so long.
What Jarnor?
Yeah, well,
I'm hitting someone. And that
It's me,
someone
please
has
stop.
thoughts.
Sloane was good too. I mean, I don't think I've had many bad characters. Just some didn't live as long as others. I just for
Oh.
Mandalorian. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with the top three again. Well, somewhere in random order: Jarnor, Mandalorian, and Sloane.
Okay. If I'm asking you this, and it's probably the most, pointed question I have asked all night. What is your worst death?
Trying to think of the ways that I've died. As I said, I don't have very good memories. I have to think about. Do you remember how some of my characters died?
I remember how most of your characters have died.
Uh,
And I already know which one should be winning the award for worst death. Although technically you survived in the end, but I would say that your worst was to Mengst.
oh, did I? Well, yeah. All right, I wasn't counting that as a death because I survived it, but yeah, that's the first thing that did come to mind when you said, and then I went, did I actually end up dying for real? No, if just like temporary deaths count, then yeah, definitely.
So, for those of you at home, uh, F was in an arena situation. It was a one-on-one against one of the opposing party. It was like a BBEG situation where it was their party versus a different party, made of characters connected to their characters. And one of the players made a guy named Mengst, and his his attitude, shall we say, was that of pure sadistic monstrosity. So F ended up in a one-on-one with him and went in with a shield. He took the shield off of him and then proceeded to beat him to death with it, heal him back into, fighting shape, and then beat him to death with it multiple times. It was the match was over after the second round. I think it ended up going to like, what was it, about 10-8?
Yeah, Sloane was not meant to be a one-on-one
Yeah.
fighter.
So it didn't go well, but it was probably the most.
Sloane was a sniper.
I don't like this map. You could be a bag of chips, toilet paper. Very scary.
What are you currently?
More.
What are you currently
I'm
heading as?
just Bob.
It would have been funny if he was actually the cactus.
Damn, I forgot about the reach on that thing. Damn.
Yeah, I got the big one.
Oh, but yeah, that was good. F. Last question for you. What are you hoping to achieve in the future with your current character?
Immortality. No, I don't.
What's your goal for this character? Not the character's goal. Your goal for the character. Are you hoping for just survival? You're looking for a happy ending? You're looking for riches, or?
Depending on if it manages to live to a high enough level, I want to get to attune 6 magic items simultaneously.
Okay. See, that's valid. That's fair enough. It's never going to happen.
I mean, it's a thing that class can do if it gets high enough level. Will it happen? I don't know.
It's never going to happen. You've got Tom and Michi to contend with. Oof, that's Jack F. If yous could ready up at any point, when would it be?
Oh, I'm still on the. I'm not even back to the lobby yet.
I was seeing if there was a spectate option.
There is not.
I can stream it.
I mean, it's currently on stream. He could go to YouTube and just watch.
Oh, I thought it was a recording, not a stream.
No,
My
no,
bad.
no. I do streams. It's currently being streamed to YouTube because
Yeah, but the
this.
problem with like
Characters.
watching like
Oh,
Leslie's
no.
stream or watching your stream is I can't watch who I want to watch. You know, if I want to watch Leslie, then I'd have to like look at Discord. If I want to watch you, I'd have to then go to your YouTube. If I want to watch F, I'd have to hope one of you fucking die and just watch F.
I just realised that I didn't check who I was.
I was going to try and sit out for a couple of rounds and just spectate.
Just let us, you know.
We'll
farm
just
you,
mute.
I
We'll
guess.
just mutilate your body. Don't worry about it.
I've never. Is it random characters?
Yes,
Okay, I've never.
I had
I
it
can't
set
play
to
my
force
safety
random.
3. My
And
safety team, I can't play.
Neither can I.
What's the gun person with the pink hair's name? Yee.
Wow.
Sorry, Jack. This would be Karma.
Karma. Karma police.
See, Jack. Now I get to spectate.
I don't know my attacks even work, except for the ult.
That character's so bullshit.
And there's actually a really simple way of taking him out. He is extremely killable.
By killing.
Yes. Now if you empty his health bar, he dies.
Top tier strats.
The only strat that counts.
Oh yeah, I accidentally took the wrong card, so I am now frail as fuck.
Ah. Well,
I took blood rune of damage, so like my current max health is my max health. The rest.
I've
But-
never used this person's abilities before. Let's go.
At least, you know, you can hurt people. Although, from the looks of it, F also took blood rune of damage.
Eh.
Which was a really bad idea for who he is.
Yeah. I did it anyway.
I can tell.
Oh.
So, now that I have asked you all questions, do you have any questions for me or the people? Damn!
Yeah. Wow.
I think you should ask yourself all the questions that you missed.
Jack, you don't even remember half the questions I asked.
What got you into D&D?
Drugs.
What's your favourite NPC?
Drugs.
What's your favourite character you've played?
Okay, I got into D&D because
What's
I
your
was...
favorite meme with an owl and a woman? Drugs.
I got into D&D because I was invited to a game and I went, oh yeah, fuck it, sure, why not? My favorite NPC that I have made probably has to be Terrence.
I don't know how it works. I'm so sorry. Wait, how did I get a kill?
Your bear trap.
Yeah,
My condolences.
it's fine. I've got 24 points. I'm happy. I'm on the board.
What else was it? Favorite NPC is Terrence, the BBEG. You literally walked up and said, "How do we kill you?" You weren't in that game. You weren't in that game. No, but F was, and I do blame F. Especially since one of the players in that game was an absolute god for notes, to the point where I have left them exactly as they were. They were beautiful notes. They were well done, and not a single
And
one
he
of the
wasn't
six,
there that week.
not a single one of the six players actually read it. So, favorite character I have had as like interacted with was one of our mutual friends. Was he a dwarf? Basically, I was playing as a grung, and he was a dwarf, and they were out depressing each other.
Yeah.
That was. I never knew my family. My parents died before I was conceived. My wife divorced me. My wife never even married. Yeah, it was so stupid, and it was so much fun.
Oh my golly gosh.
That would be one of Sleepy's.
Yep.
Uh,
F, you appear to be dead. You are the only person I saw that whole round.
I'm going to ask you a question that you asked the others, but not
but you
me.
were hiding in the bush the whole time.
Okay.
Who do you bounce off of the best? Who do you feel you bounce off of the best?
How about you ask me why I didn't ask you that?
I was curious, but I didn't want to pry.
I didn't ask you because there is no answer with you.
Not entirely true.
No, that is entirely true. Who you bounce off of best depends on how you are feeling that day.
Because that's fair. 'Cause like everyone that I've played with as a player, I've bounced off with at some point
Yeah.
in some way, and they've all been quite effective. It's
Damn, I could not do enough damage. But
I
yes,
them.
for me personally, I would have to say probably Tom. We have the same kind of chaotic energy, and it makes, you know, it makes it easy to both do stupid shit.
I'm going to ask you one that you've not asked anyone. As a DM, what has been your favourite group of your players? Like, not players specifically, but like.
I asked Tom that
Careful with your
question.
answer.
I asked Tom that question.
No, you asked him what's his favourite group. I'm asking you, like, because we've got multiple groups and
Yep.
we've had some groups that have played multiple campaigns together. What is your favourite party?
Oh man, I didn't get this.
My favorite party was the one for the streamed game that was Chad
What?
Flexington. That has probably been my favorite game, bar none. Everyone was engaged. Everyone was, active, and like it's the first time we ever pushed F into murder hoboing someone, and he done it with a dildo, and then blocked him in a block of ice and left him in a vault full of money. Like it was a fun game. Great people that bounced off each other. It was fun. My least favorite is you lot. Just y'all suck for no reason. No, my least favorite was actually a Thursday game that I used to run for voice actors and whatnot like myself who do that kind of work, and it was just constant battle of ego versus ego. The people who were really good were constantly overshadowed by people who had to be, you know, in the spotlight. It was quite painful.
I came to you for a fair amount of advice when I was getting ready to start DMing the first campaign that I DM'd. And thinking back to that, is there any advice that you would give to your viewers or listeners if they wanted to take up the mantle. Any
Yeah.
specific words of advice for them?
Don't stress. The biggest issue that you had, the biggest issue that I have seen with people, and the thing I had to talk to Tom most about is just don't stress it. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make bad calls. You're gonna have inconsistencies that.
Where did the portal go?
You were walking into the side of it.
I couldn't see. It was the roof was over top.
But yeah, the one biggest piece of advice I would give is don't stress about things. What will be will be. When you fuck up, admit that you have fucked up. It doesn't take much to say, guys, I made a bad call. I apologize. I will fix it. The thing I hate seeing is DMs who double down on their bad calls. I I don't get it. You fucked up, accept it and move on. But the people who double down, no time for that. If you want to try being a DM, then just try. What's the worst that can happen? You're no good at it and you pack it in. Oh wow, you've lost exactly nothing. You want to do it, but you feel like you're not confident enough, then do it. Just throw yourself at it. The confidence will come. Eventually you will get to the point where you can say to a player, "Ha, Jack, fucking pack that shit in." That's not how that goes. Because you're supposed to be guiding their adventure. One thing I will also say, and this is a bit of a personal peeve, it is not DM versus player. The DM is the guide for their story, but also to players, you are not the only person in the. You're not the only person in the game. Stop trying to be the main character. Yous are a team. Work together.
And as someone who is kind of become the forever DM within our group,
Oh God, tell me about it.
You've also, played in my first campaign. You've been a player during the Monster of the Week, where we've rotated between you and Tom, and you've also played in some Sleepy's games that I've been there for. I'm sure you've played in other games as well.
Yep, I played the stream game with another DM on Thursdays.
Yeah. How do you cope with the difference between being DM and player? Since you've asked me and Tom that.
Damn, that was smooth as shit.
Nah, karma comes back for you, I guess.
So the biggest difference I have, especially with, didn't have it so much on Sleepies, and it didn't have it so much on your first game because of the programs we were using. But on this one, my biggest issue so far has been avoiding metagaming. Is quite difficult. I will openly admit that it is in fact quite difficult. That and switching between and like I will admit I have done it. Someone has asked either you or Tom a question and I've answered without even thinking about it. And I'm aware that that's not what I'm supposed to be doing, but I can't really help it. Damn, my health bar. So no, there is a bit of an adjustment period, especially as someone who has been the DM for as long as I have. Adjusting between roll this, no this, no this, to not my call. And even then, look at the other week. I corrected you on something. I said something, You corrected me. I convinced you I was right, and then I was wrong. Because I was going off of an older edition.
Well, that kind of harkens back to what I was saying about like having less experienced players in our groups. Sometimes that I quite enjoy the part like the kind of teaching part, but by no means am I an expert. There's so much that I don't know, but I know the foundations well enough that I could get players in the right direction.
There
This is
does.
why like stress is an issue as well, by the way, team. Because like you're sitting here saying you're happy to teach and it's alright, and I'm on the other end getting taught, but also like stressed out of my mind.
The one
Well,
thing
it's
I
not
would.
just yourself, because
Tom.
Annie that plays in our Sunday game,
Oh god, that's painful.
she's quite a new player as well. So
Yeah.
you know we
So
have to walk her through some things as
there
well.
is a massive difference. Annie being a new player is not why Annie is how Annie is.
No,
Annie
but
doesn't need to focus because Tom spoon feeds her everything. And their game, which they stream on Saturdays, Tom does a lot of the heavy lifting for Annie, so she doesn't have the need to learn. And giving the autistic nature of half of the people in these games, because she doesn't need to learn, she doesn't. She
Yeah,
just
I understand that.
um, Annie is a chaotic but fun player. At the same time, it can be quite frustrating because you tell her something 26 times and she just refuses to acknowledge it. She refuses to take it in. With you, you are brand new. You have zero experience. You don't even have the fucking 200 hours of critical role that most other people have.
You know what? I have a lot of YouTube shorts under my sleeve, you know?
10 tips your DM hates. Stab him in the kidney.
No, it's something I've always wanted to learn, mind you. I've said it for years. It's just getting into it because from the outside it feels very cliquey.
It can do, and for a lot of people, it can be.
Oh man.
Um, I
Some
don't.
D&D groups feel password protected sometimes from the outside.
Well, I had an experience where I was in a game. I was invited to a game by my brother-in-law. He had to leave the game at some point. Now, the DM fucked up. The DM said to me, "If you can roll a 20 on this, you get this all-powerful thing." I rolled a nat 20. He's like, "Okay, well, I have to give you it." I never got it. He left it in limbo. Oh, I haven't done this. I haven't done the sheet for it. I haven't done the sheet for it. And that was fine. But when we started a new game, um, we done the game for a while, and he's like, "Listen, I'm going to start a new game because I've kind of burnt out on this one." Uh, I'm like, "Okay, can my brother-in-law join back in since he's now got time and isn't working stupid hours?" No, there's no room. Um, and then on the very first session, he's like, "Guys, I need you to convince my brother to stay in the game forever." His brother wasn't supposed to be in the game and had been listening in as a last minute thing. So I'd left because what you can't tell me that there's no room and then immediately say you're bringing someone in. That's just kind of shit.
Yeah.
But his whole goal has been to get a women's only game to show how
Oh yeah.
supportive he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And I didn't fit that. And of course, bringing in my brother-in-law would have definitely not fit that. He killed my character off screen, by the way, so that I had to make a new one because he couldn't beat it in a fight without cheating. He was very much DM versus the player. Um, so I have had bad DMs. I left that game because I wasn't about that life. I'm assuming it's F left and he's hiding in a bush somewhere.
I can confirm it's F left,
I'm not
but
hiding. So
I'm
walking back.
spectating you because I'm sat too far back from the keyboard to change it.
Where are you?
Looking for you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I found you. But no, so bad D&D. No D&D is better than bad D&D. And
Yeah.
for new players and new DMs and people who want to try both, don't stress. I know it's easy. Don't stress. I'll get cured.
Way
Hey.
easier. Yeah.
But what is the worst that can happen? What is the worst that you can do? Say something wrong? Ooh. D&D is a game that you play with friends to have fun. It's escapism with a slash of stabbing a dragon in the cloak. But just relax. You need to say, "Oh, I don't know how to do this" 20 times. Guess what? Someone will answer you 20 times. Look at F.
10 years in, still asking questions.
F. So for the first 2 years, F played a warlock. Different games. He always played Journal, and it was very much a case of he's sitting trying to figure out what he's going to do, and we're like, "You're just going to Eldritch Blast." So it would take 20 minutes to go through his spell list and his features, and then he would Eldritch Blast. But
the reason for that ended up being because, like,
a warlock
it kept
is
becoming such a meme that I was always using Eldritch Blast. I was trying to find something else to use.
But you had
like,
nothing.
Desperately, for no good reason. Now I just accept it. Fuck it, Eldritch Blast. It's gonna be Eldritch Blast because Eldritch Blast. Because that's what a warlock does.
Yeah, as their whole thing is most of the patrons and all that are built around Eldritch Blast. But if you need help, ask, and people will gladly go, "Yo, do this. Yo, you're doing this wrong." Like, everyone is okay to tell you anything you want to know.
As I've experienced.
Like, we're happy to help. And you sitting getting in your head and getting stressed about it just means you're not going to enjoy what you're doing. And if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to want to do it. And if you don't want to do it, what's the point?
And that's why I said the second I get out of my head, it's Jover for you all.
And hopefully. I'm hoping that, a couple of sessions in, you'd be like, "Oh, click. Yo, bitches, Stardust is here." Or Sunbeam, or what the fuck? Sandstorm. Just like, bam, bitch, I am here. Here is my 32-inch schlong. Let's fuck up some shit. Like, I'm hoping for a complete explosion of.
Oh, I've got personality, you know it.
So that's what we're waiting for, and that'll happen when you're ready. But if you keep getting in your own head, you're gonna you're gonna dread playing D&D.
This is where you're saying doing drunk D&D would be a fun idea.
It can be. We've done it before. The biggest issue you have with drunk D&D is I have to be the DM.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because Jack, how do you feel about DMing while you're drunk?
Let me actually get good at DMing first.
That's a thing.
Who told you weren't good at DMing? I'll slap them.
You don't get good at DMing. You just get less, phased by people's shit.
like a new player asking to go to fight some rats and you not having some rats ready to go.
No, to be fair, the rats thing was
players trying to make firearms by disguising it as plant distribution.
Excuse me, I had fun with my shotgun. Yeah, so I during a campaign I accidentally created firearms. That it was so accidentally. I didn't mean to make a 40mm cannon. That was fun. But no, just
Okay, cool.
if you're sitting there stressed, you won't look forward to it. If you don't look forward to it, you'll dread it. And if you dread it, you won't want to do it. And if you don't want to do it, you'll never get good at it.
It's pretty accurate.
So if you're in your head, that's fine. Just say to someone, and we can tell you, fucking quit it. And that cures everything. Depression, crippling joint issues.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
cured.
just boom. Don't do that. Okay.
Oh, yikes. Also, did you see the play before last round? Kind of got your head.
Yeah, there was too many people. I couldn't.
Outplayed, baited and outsmarted.
So I'm gonna continue with some questions actually
Okay.
for Josh and F specifically. What's your favourite character that another person has played?
Didn't go for it first. Said don't win it. I'm sorry, I can't even lie about that. So, for me personally, my favourite character that has been played. Your grung that condemned all grung to being extinct because it condemned all grung to being extinct. Tom when he played the Bucket Lord.
Poor Tabby that lived on in infamy long after their character died.
She was only in like 2 sessions and died as lunch meat.
Yeah. but her the memory goes on, the legend continues.
What about you, Jack?
I have a couple in mind.
Whatever the hell Sleepy's character was named that was wearing Jack's poor character.
One of them is technically three, and that was
Sleepy's three
Kobolds
kobolds in a trench coat.
Best Hex and
Tex.
can't remember the text. Sloan.
What was left of his face?
I did enjoy F. Sloan.
One of the other outstanding moments in D&D history is when Jack almost TPK'd the entire team because he didn't want to listen to his armor anymore.
Yeah. You would think he would learn. See, I'm at a massive disadvantage. I've played so few characters because I'm always the fucking DM that I'll never register.
And I would have to also say Tom's Bucket Lord was a lot of fun.
It was.
Because I came into that because you were complaining about something. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. I was like, well, why don't I just make a cameo appearance a few levels higher and like fight them on the road? And then I ended up joining the team.
Yeah. Nobody was doing anything. They were just stagnant.
That was that, yeah. No one was like taking like, we need to do this, we need to do that. Everyone was just like, yeah, okay. Like nothing happening. So, and then in the end there was like a time skip to the future.
Yeah.
The base was being attacked, or the town city, and then I was just like, "See ya," and went into.
This is where I dip. Thank you.
Went into the astral plane.
My.
But I made the mistake of grabbing Tom's hand to find out he's immune to poison.
Yeah. And then, of course, using the bucket stretches your arm. No, that was a fun campaign. Okay, Jack, least favorite character that someone has played. It's the chuckle.
Actually, believe it or not, no. Like, the Chuckle was a fun character. I just hated the voice. No, I'm actually... There wasn't a character that was particularly bad that anyone played that I found to be unenjoyable to play alongside.
Dig the first face. The chuckle's voice.
I think, if I'm going to be honest, Annie's character, Annie Clocks, the Owlin.
Why? It's so inoffensive. Because they've never done it.
That's going to be that's exactly why. Is because they were kind of there but didn't do anything. Like every other character is like had like some moment of absolute madness or brilliance that, like, you mention the character's name and you go, oh yeah, this happened. But with Annie, Annie Clock's character, nothing springs to mind except being pulled out of a bag of blood.
Yeah.
But that was because that's how they got introduced into the campaign.
Yeah, no, Annie didn't do much with
that. That wasn't something that Annie done. That was what you done to bring the character into the campaign. Because there was another character also that came in at the same time through the same method. I think it was like one of F's characters. Because F had died the week before. It might be someone else's character, but there was 2 characters in that bag.
Oh.
Surprise, motherfucker.
But in the current campaign we've got on a Sunday, when Annie is there playing as Sonic, it's much better. Because they're doing stuff they're having...
She's more invested in Sonic than she ever was in Annie. Which is weird.
And it shows, because, like, she does have her moments of brilliance or moments of badness. And also, you know, they're just an unlimited source of lock-picking devices.
Apparently so. Well, you say unlimited, but rocking a real bald spot. Oh, can't believe she's plucking her quill by quill for lockpicks.
It became a meme so fast.
That's because Sophie's like
just looking for excuses to do it at one point.
Tom's like grabbing hold. Does the Taurus love me? It loves me not. It loves me. Now, as we have said multiple times, we have played D&D for a while now, and I need to ask, what would you guys say your definitive moment, the one thing that made you, oh shit, I am a fish. What is the one thing that you would say made you like lock in? What was it? This is it.
I have 2 that spring to mind. They both happened in the Sunday campaign. Actually, I think it was even back-to-back characters. No, yeah, it was back-to-back characters. So, Grahatia, sacrificing themselves to get the party away from the Tarrasque so they have time to prepare for getting to the Tarrasque.
Yep.
And then the character before that also was like, right, yous run that way, yous run that way, yous run that way. I'll distract them. Like, don't get me wrong, like the character before Grahatia was a character I'd been trying to kill off for a while so I could play as Grahatia. And every time I went down, I got brought back up. It's like, no, you're not dying today, despite the fact that I was actively trying to kill myself.
Just let me die. No.
Um, but the fact that I, it's not that I get sick of a character, but sometimes I've got a new idea for a character and I want to play them a bit more. So I'll I don't like the idea of just retiring a character because I can then bring them back later. But if I'm going to retire a character, I want it to kind of be definitive for at least that campaign. Like, I've got no problem bringing back a character for another campaign, but I would definitely much rather not use a character again for the same campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say like the fact I've killed off 2 characters in a row in one campaign.
The worst bit is
For the good of the
the
party.
one before Gratia didn't even die when he's like, run that way and I'll hold them off. They refused. You were brought back.
I love interacting on this map.
Like, I'd even said when I went down, don't bother bringing me back, and he still tried.
Well, yeah. But I mean, to be fair, the one time you have said, I like this character, I want to keep this character, it never even survived 5 minutes after.
Meet you with their pyrotechnics.
Yeah. So when we do Michi's interview, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put back on, and it'll be Michi versus everyone else, and we're just gonna like. Slap. But yeah, well, I would like to thank all of you for joining me for this Quina. She is very difficult, yes, but she's a cat girl. What do you expect? Cat, girl, 2 of the most difficult things in the world.
I don't know, it looked easy on when other people were playing it. She's actually quite hard.
But no, I just wanted to do a beat the cast because, well, meet the cast, because Jack, you've done a thing for the actual characters themselves,
Yeah,
and
that'll be going up on my YouTube soon.
mine shortly after, I'm
Before
assuming.
I can send you it, yeah. And it'll be just before I export the VOD from the Twitch stream to YouTube.
Okay. Well, once
Really?
that's what.
Once I have the
There's
video
only one
sorted.
other character left, and you literally just walked right past them and kept on going.
Oh wait, okay, I didn't realize that. It was because it was Jack. I just ignored him.
Think. Wait, the death thing is a little dumpling.
For me, yeah,
It's so cute.
it's a bow bun. I currently have one sitting on my desk next to my overly muscular duck.
When I kill someone, they turn into an arcade machine.
That's all cool.
But no, I wanted to get something just for the players. Like, people watch you every week, and it'd be nice to get to know who the fuck y'all are. What the fuck y'all doing? Where the fuck y'all came from? Who the fuck?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Come at me.
I mean, I hope none of you are chlamydia, but okay.
Got her on one side, you on the other.
I get caught between both of you.
Not that
Yeah,
I'm doing
'cause
anything.
I slid out of the way and you flew on past.
Oh, communism. At least I get cards now. Oh, yes. Yes. Don't care about any of them. Yes. Yes. I have cards. So, Jack, any sneak
Yes.
peek to what we can expect on Monday night, Tuesday morning?
On Dragon Ball Z.
Uh, y'all will be making your travels, and we'll see what happens on the way. I am not prepared to say how that is going to go because I am not going to force you to do it in any specific way. It will be however you do it, and what happens on the way happens. Um,
I need the
but
card that gives me my resets or at least cooldown reductions. So no, the thing you're saying is no.
no. Uh, but you will be making your way from Arvanta City on the way to Bronze Vault. Um, but if I say too much, you might feel that you are going to have to go on a specific route, whereas I want you to take the route that you want to take.
So I can use someone as a giant stick.
If you really want to.
Oh, he does.
Like you're saying that as if it wasn't a foregone conclusion that I was going to do it anyway, and frankly, I'm insulted.
See? You're an arcade machine.
I have no life steal.
Meanwhile, Jack just happened to be there the whole time.
Yeah, no, I was going to try and get both of these at the same time, but I have no life steal, so an extended. Oh wait, I have one life steal. Apparently, it doesn't do anything.
Did they write about in the Bible?
Ah, there we go. I was wondering why that wasn't working. I didn't realize it was a card. Snarfle. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Jack refuses to give us any clues, hints, or tips. So, when we accidentally, instructions unclear, use the dwarf's face to clear minds.
Oh.
I put there's options for view mode on the map maker. I put it on globe.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I have
And
never got it to work. It just gives you a square on a circle.
yeah, there's about 75% of this globe that has nothing on it. It's just
Empty
clouds.
space.
Although I do like the 3D scene, but you do need to have like show 3D labels, otherwise the words are just illegible.
Ugh. So yeah, we need you to finish that map so that me and Tom can access it.
Yeah, I've got 3 days off coming up, so it'll be absolutely done. I've kind of only done the one part of the world that you're in just now. I need to finish the other ones, but it won't take me that long. It's just getting into the headspace to do it. But I'll force myself to do it in the next couple of days.
It won't take him that long in the other lies we tell ourselves. Um,
Don't out me.
I'm not. I'm out in myself. I mean, if there was a way to make it universally like accessible, that would have been great. But there's not. So we have to wait and do it one at a time. Me and Tom will have to decide who is taking over after you. The best bit about this is we have so many people that just require to set ambushes and whatnot.
See
Wee!
ya.
Woohoo!
Oh my god, I did it.
I'm sorry, after all the complaining about bear traps, you took bear traps.
Well,
Just pointing that out. For no reason.
You
can't
beat
beat
'em.
them. Join them.
And then beat them.
I did this. I did the same thing with Kamikaze. Oh, beat.
There he is.
He a hug first. I feel bad.
Not bad enough not to do it and let the outside kill him, but bad.
No, it was a mercy killing. He was looking at the sunset.
Tell me about the rabbits. Tell me about the rabbits. So, stop trying to give me blood rune of damage on this character. I don't want it. Yet the characters I do want it on, it's like, nah, bruh. It took a minute, but I got there. Do 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 do.
Now, that was bullshit.
That was a bullshit.
That was bullshit.
What is it supposed to be in that skin? Just a big box?
It's a fish. It's a fish
Yeah, I
and a
know.
robot.
Okay. So just a boxier version of the base skin.
Yes.
Love it.
Gotta go retro. Hey, big boy. What's up? Oh, ski. Whew.
Oh, I can see it now. That's not bad.
If you give up your primary, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Gonna become a master at hide and seek.
I figured there was nothing else left.
Do 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 do.
Wow. I was casting that before you even were visible, and you managed to kill me before the cast completed.
Just walked up and slapped you a few times.
This is not a great map for that.
No, this map is terrible all in.
Can't you find shit?
Just look for vending machines if you want to find F.
Actually, I used that tactic on the last map.
It works. He always has to do the gacha.
It does.
Ooh.
And I was still picking cards.
Oh. I couldn't tell because it takes 2 seconds to cast your ult.
No, it takes I think it takes 5 seconds now, or 3 seconds. Something like that.
Oh. Oh yeah!
Damn!
Rah! Rah! You like my big cat muscles?
I mean, I am a fish, so no.
I'll slap you in the gills.
Try it. See what happens.
Oh, I'm in danger.
No, you're good. Let me guess, you were still picking cards.
Yeah, I'm still picking
That's,
cards now.
I found him as well, but I turned around and then met you.
Oh. Oh.
I know, I can
Well,
almost hear your tiny violin.
I mean, see, the problem is most of the cards it's giving me are worthless now because they're for an attack I do not have.
Remember, you have to take the shitty cards before it starts giving you actual usable cards again. Constantly refreshing does nothing. Suddenly, Jack comes back to win with 100 cards.
Does he get to pick all of his cards?
Yeah, if he were
Yeah.
to go on now, he would have quite a few cards to select.
58.
Jack
Come
could
on,
go
Jack,
for a
come
full
back
build.
down.
Why does it not allow me to move when you're doing your jump though?
Because you were in the middle of a cast.
No, I wasn't though.
I,
That's
I
the
could
thing.
I could see the circle. You were in the middle of a cast.
Oh, so it was doing a cast against my will.
But the big skull had appeared.
So does your character like force my character to cast?
No.
So the game's just bullshit again.
Or you accidentally pressed the button.
I didn't, no, I didn't have a chance to hit any buttons. The only button I was hitting was
Well,
direction.
you were moving, so what's the
I was see on my side it didn't move. That was the entire
yeah,
problem.
if you press W, you might accidentally hit E. Like, it came up that you were casting, which is why I attacked.
Uh, Thing is, I don't. E doesn't do anything for me anymore. I moved that button.
Wait, hold on. Just because you've moved it doesn't mean it doesn't work.
Mm.
I would check it now. I will stand still.
Nope, don't do anything.
Damn it!
Rah! Hoorah!
F, that's a bold strategy.
What?
Oh,
It
fuck.
worked though.
It does.
I saw it flash before my eyes.
The worst bit is he wasn't aiming at you. He was just
Yeah.
spamming.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I started casting. About 3/4 of the way through, you walked into the area and got hit.
I'm not supposed to be here.
But the cast is so damn long. That's what you have to do.
But the
You just
fire
have
is
to
so
hope
pretty.
someone wanders in to the area. Oh, these characters are insane. That's kind of the point.
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain.
Where you at?
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Crazy insane. Got no brain. Insane in the membrane.
Really?
Insane in the brain.
Really? F? Really?
What?
Taking
Really
me out
what?
with you?
Yep.
See how it be?
I mean, you're gonna try to kill me. I'm gonna take you with me.
I didn't try.
I don't even have kamikaze or anything. That was just the actual attack hit you. In fact, I haven't even seen kamikaze.
That's because I took it out.
Today.
That's because I
How
took
you
it
pick
out.
it up?
Yes. Before it was decided we were just going to be random, I figured Tom keeps playing a melee character.
Oh my god. It's not fair. I feel like a roasted marshmallow.
I just need to find Jack. And then it's over.
Jack decides to come back to life and kill him. Go.
Jack, you cunt! You cunt!
On the board.
Did you just spam every card possible?
Uh-huh.
Welcome back.
Oh, I'm just going to sit back now. Like I just wanted to make sure I was on the board before the game was over.
Wow. Excuse me, not the cable, buddy. Not the cable. Good girl.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Jack.
Oh, that was bullshit. There's no way you jumped out of that.
I did. Killing you got me my my cooldowns. But Jack did, in fact, end up on the board. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it from me here. I am going to end the stream here. I would like to thank Tom, who is no longer here. I would like to thank Pinky Boy. I would like to thank Leslie. And I would like to thank Agent F for joining me on this glorious evening to answer ridiculous questions about their D&D experience and for a bit of bap bap.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks for inviting me.
you are welcome.